We're gonna turn the weepiness in a bit. My dude is sleeping. What the fuck is he? Okay. Oh no. What a start. We're all going to jail. If Gigguk starts a video like this, it's bad. These are summer animes of 2024. Oh boy. Fuck me. Okay. Let's start this from the beginning.
Oh, hiya, my Oni-chan. Your cute little sister is waking you up at 11.
No.
Did you just tell your sister to...
Are you exhausted from me saying at the beginning of every one of these videos how many new high-profile shows are coming out? Well, welcome to Summer 2024 Anime, where we have romance anime, including Sussy Sisters. Romance anime with Sussy Sisters. And my editor doing the trademark scroll of the seasonal chart. Okay, we're scrolling. We're still scrolling. Ooh, look at this scrolling. Is that some Sussy Sisters I see? So I'm not going to take up your time. You know the drill by now. It's a summer anime video, so enough waiting. Let's just bloody jump right into it.
What the fuck? Well, damn.
Any second now.
She's not heading to the Olympics.
She's dead, isn't she? Guys, I'm sure over here, I'm guessing you like watching anime.
What? How did you know?
So shouldn't you be able to watch as many titles as you can as painlessly as possible? Well, with today's sponsor, ExpressVPN, you can do exactly that. With ExpressVPN, you can unlock tons of anime because you can choose wherever in the world you want to be to unlock the entire library for that country. Here in Japan, we have a ton of anime that aren't available elsewhere in the world, like Apothecary Diaries, for example. But on my end, sometimes I want to make use of my Crunchyroll account if I'm not feeling too Nihongo Jozu, but it's completely blocked here in Japan.
Crunchyroll. No. Real anime watchers right now. Let me switch the elitist mode, apparently. Whenever people have to give advice now, that's what we're getting called. We pirate that stuff because Crunchyroll. No. That site is evil. They are raising the prices, are unable to even get translations correctly, and keep on trying to shelve away shows that they should have. They are not worth your time. That's all I'm saying.
So if I want to watch some good old-fashioned subtitled anime, with just one click I can swap myself over to America and the entire Crunchyroll library is available for me. But it's not just Crunchyroll, I can also get access to tons of regional content on other streaming services like Netflix, which is one of my all-time favorite anime, Your Name. But if I want to watch it with subtitles, I have to switch myself over to Singapore. The fact that it works on all my devices, phone, TV, computer, makes it effortless to catch all the anime I want to watch whenever I want.
And for my lawyer who's currently watching this is not financial advice.
With a single tap of the button, it's incredibly easy to use, and with just one subscription, I can connect up to 8 of my devices. So, what are you waiting for? Click that link in the description or go to expressvpn.com/gigguk2024 to find out how you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. Yes, free. Thank you very much to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video. Let's get on with Summer 2024.
Gamers.
Fuck! Okay, stop me if this sounds vaguely familiar. Short, muscular boy donning a black cloak who can't use magic in a world dominated by magic enters a magic academy aiming to be the top magic person in this magic world, gets ridiculed but is actually super strong, taking down everything with his brute strength and big sword. Hold on.
Marshall?
I would start finding the DMCA.
Or, well, damn, I'm too Marshall pilled. Literally, the intro song to Marshall is this. Guys, I got to share with you one of the greatest moments in my life right now. I introduced an anime opening to my daughter, and it's literally her favorite song. The intro song to Marshall. She wants to listen to it all the time. I am so happy.
Playing myself if the show didn't go so goddamn hard. This is Wistoria, an anime coming from the director of Black Clover, could you tell? And the writer of Danmachi, could you tell?
And the character designer of Cross Age.
Could you tell? It's a premise we've seen before, following a formula that's oh so familiar, but presented in a shiny new package that looks absolutely phenomenal. Episode 1 hits you with this heart-pounding, jaw-dropping action scene, with the director seemingly taking all the lessons learned from working on Black Clover and refining it to the highest degree, then continues to deliver in the very next episode.
Nice.
On a visual standpoint, we're starting the season off with a bang, because I don't know if any other show is going to look as good as this. Okay guys, I gotta get serious for a bit.
Oh, no.
Now, I know you can see the title of this
For those of you who are not seeing the title, Days with My What? You know, it's sometimes extremely hard to explain to people the stuff that you're watching as an anime fan. It comes with a certain level of, what's the proper word to use here? Trust in oneself. God damn, why do they always have to be like this?
show, and I'm very aware of what kind of taste you think I have, but just listen to me when I say with zero irony that this show is legit. No, guys, hear me out. It isn't a meme. I'm being serious this time. It isn't what you think. Just give me a chance. I know. With the title like Days with My Stepsister, I too was expecting this to be the next trash-filled dumpster fire being the spiritual successor of Domestic Girlfriend, but this somehow is a 100% serious, thought-provoking, somber drama with no cliches,
Bullshit.
fan service, pandering, or anything you'd expect from a romance story between step-siblings. I know you were thinking, step-sibling romance without the spice? That's about as useful as fapping to get pregnant. But honestly, this looks like... Okay, you probably weren't thinking that. But this honestly looks like they are trying to tell a grounded story about two people later in their lives meeting in awkward circumstances and the realistic drama that would surround it. It's beautifully shot, atmospheric, taking its time with
Like the art
songs that
style.
speak right to the heart. This shit is the Dune To Of Incest. This is, unironically, a really promising looking drama, and I swear to God, it's
What a description. The Dune To Of Incest. Oh, wow.
not because it has a sister in it. Alright, what's next?
Ohayo, my oni-chan.
Okay, guys. Listen to me when I say with zero irony.
Shut
Alia
the fuck
sometimes
up.
hides her feelings in Russian. This anime's appeal is pretty simple to understand, you know? It's one of those cute little romance anime I'm comfortably watching on the living room sofa. Looks pretty wholesome and innocent, then my dad walks in, sees this shit plastered on screen and goes, "Gone!" Scooch over, son. Let your dad watch too. This time we have a girl who flirts with the guy, but the catch is she does the flirting in Russian. But wait, the twist is he secretly understands her because he also knows Russian for some inexplicable reason.
This is Russian propaganda. I refuse to fall for this.
I never counted. I am not really a math guy, you know?
I'm just waiting for the episode where he reveals
Stay with me, bratucha!
that he understood her the entire time, and the episode title is just Clueless Japanese Guy Surprises Foreign Girl with Perfect Russian. Normally I've gotten tired of these kinds of shows now, but I think I'm gonna give this one a chance, and you might be wondering why.
妹のファーストパイタチューバちゃん。
No, Tokukobo are just so good at what they do, they might as well be giving insulin shots with everything they make now.
実の兄弟だからいいんじゃねえか。
It's not because of the little sister character! It has been a while though, since the season hasn't been completely dominated by high-profile sequels, but there are still a few.
Wow.
Tower of God is back, My Hero Academia is still airing, along with more Shy Hero Academia starring Bocchi the Rocket, more Near a Tomato. Hopefully the hype for this season remains and it doesn't get plagued with production issues. Fairy Tail 100-Year Quest? Who's asking for more Fairy Tail in 2024?
私の大切な仲間なんですこれに免じて
You know,
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay. Why? Why Fairy Tail? Why? You had the chance to actually redeem yourself. You had a studio that was willing to continue your shenanigans. And then you opted with, let us put in ridiculous fan service into this once more. Let's make it the show. Fairy Tail already had weird ass fan service. It's okay, I can indulge in it once in a while. It's like a delicious meal. It can be pleasing to the eyes, but too much of it and it turns into needlessly greasy fast food. It's like, what the actual fuck? Why are you doing this? Why? Why? This is so dumb. This is the fairy tale I know.
I think we may have been a bit too harsh on Fairy Tail. Their fans have had it rough recently, and you know, every anime has its positive points. Monogatari is back to show all these modern anime how it's done. See, unlike all the other anime this season, Monogatari has historically depicted a more normal sibling relationship. Alright, grab the kid. Grab, come on, you go. Just get, it's a kid, go, guys, I got him. Ah, dude, what the fuck? You got my arm.
There was a misinput. Calm down! You calm the fuck down!
Cloverworks continue to prove that whether or not they mess up an adaptation, at the very least, everything they touch looks absolutely
Now that's the good stuff.
I thought Wistoria would far and beyond be the best looking anime this summer, but the sheer creativity in some of these storyboards, the amazing direction, casual art style switch up, and the pure animation eye candy might just put it a step above. Having said that, I'm a bit confused as to what kind of tone we're going for here. Some dude gets diced up to a pile of bloody cubes, the whole village is massacred, a fucking kid gets beheaded. It has some of the most grueling, gruesome imagery you can find all season. Then it hits you with a This is like a shonen anime taking place during the Red Wedding, but credit to Cloverworks for being able to get this much attention worldwide. This is meant to be set during a real historical time period in Japan, and it's stuff like this that can get an international audience interested in your history. I wonder what the Japanese
Holy shit, dude. We got a Dynasty Warrior in anime form. Sort of.
audience thinks of this.
I'm not gay, but I imagine gay. No. Oh, man.
That's enough history lessons for today. Alright, we gotta switch things up. Osamu Dazai has one of the most tragic stories in Japanese history. As one of Japan's most famous novelists, Dazai experienced the darkness few humans have ever encountered, leading him to attempt to take his life not once, twice, but 4 times, to which fate denied him and forced him to continue living his torturous life. Eventually, he would put his broken soul into the novel, No Longer Human, one of the most harrowing pieces of media to ever be created, before he would eventually be able to successfully take his own life, finally fulfilling his wish of being left alone and finally given the grace of death. Anyway, here he is in a wacky isekai. Yep, we got a silly comedy about a depressed author who wants to off himself in another world, chomping pills like it's a mukbang video and charming goddesses with his suicide riz. God, that line made me want to time it does that myself. This isn't the first time anime has taken creative liberties with their historical figures, but it does make you wonder, is there anything they won't put in an isekai?
I watched 3 episodes of the Suicide Squad isekai. I closed my laptop like Josh Judy, and I just said, shame. Shame.
Yep. Don't adjust your screens, this is really happening. When I first saw this get announced, I had to double check that the date wasn't April 1st. This isn't an idea you'd expect for some wild fan fiction, but I think Warner Brothers realized all they needed to do was to give us anime Harley Quinn, then look us weebs dead in the eye and go,
I knew you would come.
all in all, this seems like just a fun, don't take too seriously type of show, giving us exactly what we'd expect. The Suicide Squad having a romp in an isekai fantasy world. But I'm not sure if I was expecting a bit more coming from the writer of Re:Zero and animated by Studio Wit, a studio that has historically put out banger after banger. Because I'm not sure if there's anything else taking their focus. What the actual Hello, my dear friends. Today I want to do a class presentation about everyone's favorite animal, deers. Here are some fun deer facts. They can run up to 30 miles per hour. All male deers grow antlers. They have an avid aversion towards anyone named Connor. Deers are actually majestic creatures. Let's have a look at some of these magnificent animals in action.
Oh no.
Deers can be found across the world, including countries like England, Japan, America, Politer America, the North Pole, and of course, Narnia. There are over 40 species of deer, such as the red deer, the reindeer, the dead deer, the Australian jump deer, or as the locals call it, jumpos. And of course, Deer the Rock Johnson. Here's a fun deer joke. What do you call a deer with no eyes? blind. That concludes today's presentation. I hope we all learned a little bit more about deers today, because I have no idea what the fuck this show is about. I parry everything. Now, this is a fantasy action about a man who parries everything.
Basically, let me solo her. Oh. An anime for Elden Ring fans.
He parries swords, he parries a staff, he parries a goddamn cow.
ありがとうございます。おかげで助かりました。よろしければお名前を。
いや、名乗るほどのものじゃない。
Oh, Parry's virginity!
Holy shit, he parried his virginity! This is pretty much what the title says it is. An anime tailor-made for you Sekiro fans out there. An anime tailor-made for you
Street Fighter 3 Third Strike
fans out there. And it's nice to see a protagonist who doesn't look like the same beta soy boy for once. I just want to see how far they can take this concept. Can he parry a gun? Can he parry a nuke?
I am
can he
the
parry
Dark
my
Souls.
invasive thoughts? Oh, you can parry everything, huh? Well, parry this. You're a talentless hack who'll never achieve anything in life, and you're old. I had sexual relations with your mother. Elsewhere in fantasy, plus-size elf is here to undo all the good the Dumbbell Show has done for weebs, with the series giving us some American representation in the only way anime knows how. That's right, blonde girls. If you're a fan of cake, I don't think you're ready, because respectfully, this anime doesn't have cake. It's the entire fucking baking industry. We got Onis, we got Dark Elves, we got Marcel after season 3 of Dungeon Meshi. Failure Frame is your pick if you want some
I guess there's a little bit for everyone.
Edgy fun. This one was a niche concept, but I actually enjoyed it. You have a girl who is basically engineering her own magic tools in a fantasy backdrop, and I was honestly impressed. You truly do feel like you're in a made-up fantasy world because they actually made engineering look fun. We're gonna play some power fantasy that is no different from your generic OP main character in a fantasy world, except this time the protagonist is in his 30s, and I feel offended that this is the representation they think 30-year-olds want. You want to give us a power fantasy? Give us a mildly exciting new kitchen appliance, the ability to stay up past 2 a.m. Hell, wake me up when there's a protagonist who doesn't get a life-altering injury because he slept funny one night.
You know a thing that really lets you know that you've become an adult? It's when you're going grocery shopping, right? You see all the cool stuff in the electronic aisle. You walk towards it, and the first thing that actually catches your eye is the new washing machine that is saving on energy and needs very little detergent. Then you know you've become a goddamn adult. What the fuck, man? This is literally me. That's how it feels to get close to your 30s.
Right. First, there was anime. Then came fictional idols in anime avatars. Then came real-life idols in anime avatars. Now, I present to you fictional anime about fictional idols playing real-life idols in anime avatars. For the first time, anime has actually given us a VTuber anime that accurately depicts the culture and content to the point where even I was surprised. Real-looking live 2D models using OBS as a streaming software, they play actual stream games like Getting Over It and of course going live on Hour 2?
We've come full circle. We've done it. We've actually done it. But can you parry a washing machine? Buddy, why do you think I work out so much? VTubers, you've created this Ouroboros that's about to eat itself. That's you.
Anime has been screaming for a true-to-life depiction of VTubers, but I gotta wonder how accurate it is to have a drunk VTuber who just shouts obscenity on street. Huh?
I like to eat.
Oh, his wife.
You know, for once we have a season not dominated by isekai or fantasy, because romance seems to be going through a bloody second renaissance this summer. Senpai's and Otokonoko is a cute little romance where a girl confesses to a female crush only to find out that they're actually a boy.
つまり男バージョンの先輩と女バージョンの先輩を楽しめるって
This is just Astolfo fans coming to terms with their sexuality. My wife has no emotions, aka man gets dumped and immediately goes to fuck his toaster. I get that this is meant to be a cute and innocent little series about a guy falling for his robot housewife appliance, but dude, seeing this guy awkwardly attempt to chat up his toaster gave me shades of the same energy as watching a grown-up Kazuya from Rent-A-Girlfriend.
同じ布団で女の子が寝てる
What?
ムラムラする
Bro
Damn, the animatronics do really get quirky at night.
is being a certified smegma male. Another sister romance anime? Wait, no. False alarm. It's just a romance with two girls who are sisters. Look at that anime. No Sweet Home Alabama this time. This one actually has the most accurate sibling relationship because it's about two twin sisters taking it turns going, Mom says it's my turn on the Xbox. But you know, instead of playing Call of Duty, they're playing Halo Reach for My Peach with their childhood friend. Two-player co-op. I would have picked Call of Duty. Enough of your harem anime. We have a girl who is the harem. She can be a tsundere, kudere, dandere, little sister. Yeah, add that one to the list. Introducing anime's very first Omnidere. This is just the girlfriend version of those knockoff game cartridges that promise 100 games in one. I was wondering where harem anime could go after one man finding 100 girlfriends. Who knew that the next step was just 100 girlfriends in one? Wait a minute. This is just weaponized schizophrenia. The proper etiquette when conversing with girls. A guide by 2.5D Seduction.
行かないで先輩せっかくこんな近く
同人誌を足毛にしてしまうとは
Wait, you're telling me a 2D obsessed, unsociable, hentai addicted weeb starts an anime club by himself, and the only person who joins is a cute, attractive girl whose only interest is cosplaying his favorite character, right before a hot superstar model transfers over, who's actually his childhood friend that's had a crush on him for years, and all they want to do is get him to take pictures of them cosplaying as hot.
This is not an anime. This is a self-censored hentai plot. Who the fuck made this? Who greenlit this? Come on. Be honest with us.
Cultured anime characters? And you motherfuckers tell me isekai is the power fantasy. George! Wait a minute. Oh, they're not siblings! We're finally safe, boys! This is a different kind of detective story. There are no high-stakes mysteries to solve, no murder to uncover. It's about solving the little mysteries you find in everyday life.
Finally, an ordinary show.
You'd be in an isekai then, mate. This season has been a no-holds-bar free-for-all for romance, but even with all the choice on hands, there was still one that impressed me the most. Too Many Losing Heroines shows a guy accidentally witnessing a short, blue-haired anime girl getting last place in her own romance anime like, all of them. And through that, forms an unlikely friendship before unwittingly becoming the center to a bunch of other girls who have all been the rem to their rivals Amelia, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. If romance anime were Evo, this shit is the loser's bracket. This is one of those shows that is self-aware enough to poke fun at all the cliches that plague the romance genre, but doing it in a way that clearly celebrates everything that it's taken inspiration from. It gives you some great character writing, organic banter and jokes, but isn't shy about hitting you with these emotional scenes in between all that. Oh, and did I mention the production? This anime just seems to be teeming with passion. Just look at the ending. They had to experiment with new dollies and camera rigs, combining live action shots with real cell animation to get this cool aesthetic. All this effort for something 90% of you are probably gonna skip anyway, but that's how you know they give a shit. And it looks like the team have taken that same passion and put it in the rest of the anime because it looks fantastic.
I could vibe with something like this, just for the sake of the technical wonders that they've reached. It looks nice.
Of all the romance anime, this had the strongest premiere, and is one of the shows I'm going to be keeping a close eye on because it's just...
Oh no.
Look, I don't know what is up with all the sussy sisters this season, but I swear my mum's life, this is not the reason I'm praising them. We just have a whole season where some of the most popular or beautifully crafted shows have this little sister in them who seems way too enthusiastic about their...
So, Kendrick was right. This is the year. God damn it.
Brother, okay? Look, there are other animes you could watch. I mean, what else is hot this season?
Oh no.
Nobody say a word.
Yeah. The anime season as well is cursed. We can't trust anything.